Hello and welcome to Frank's School. Correction, drowsy was spelled wrong in the last video. It sounds like a Z, but it's spelled with an S, drowsy. And what I want to do today is go on with tonal harmony. In the second video today, I'm going to go upstairs and show you on the piano what I can't show you so well on a guitar. I did want to say that I should have used a capo. My guitar playing is bad enough anyway, and I played that in the key of C. C is too low for me to sing that song comfortably, and if I'd used a capo, it would have sounded like this. I'm not going to sing the whole thing, I don't think. Sleep, sleep, my love and peace, attend thee all through the night. Soft the creepy hours are dreaming here. It wouldn't have been too high quite either. Well, anyway, a capo, of course, chokes the guitar up, so that's fingered like a C. It's actually, I don't know, probably a D or an E flat. Up and D. It's a little too low for me in C. Alright, now there's not two new developments or three, there's actually 6 that I want to show you about tonal harmony. One of them is modulation. See, in the key of C, a D chord would usually be minor. Whoops. It would usually be minor if you only use the notes available in a C major scale. But it's not sleep, my love, sleep, my love and peace. It could be, but it's not. It's peace. That's a surprise. Well, that's a D major chord. And you can do that because of equal temperament. Usually you wouldn't. Well, when you wander into another key, which you can do in great extremes because of equal temperament, which I taught about incidentally in Baroque last year when I was teaching about Baroque music. You can go into different keys, and a D leads into a G. If I put the passing tone on, or I mean if I put the, instead of a D, if I D major, if I make it a D7, all the more it wants to go to a G, and peace, my love and peace, attend thee. See, the next chord is a G. Alright, another thing, the bass does not always have to be on the fundamental tone. Like in a case like that, there's the C, that's a C, this is a C major chord. But if I play, well, that's a G, and it's in the triad, but now it's on the bottom, and it sounds, sometimes it sounds so much better. See if I can find it. And now, well, that's a suspension. That note isn't in the chord. It's not in the, but it resolves. It resolves. Suspensions resolve, and then it's back within harmony. That's called a suspension, and it has a neat sound, and it's in that song. Passing tones are tones that are not in the chord, but you're allowed to make them as you pass from one chord to the next chord. As long as it's not on the beat, then it's no problem. It's a passing tone. And if it's on the beat, then I guess you would call it a suspension. It's suspended and then it passes. Well, yeah, I'll show you on the piano. I can do it better. And a pedal point is something that in Baroque music, especially, well, choral and instrumental music, there are some wonderful ones, where the bass stays the same, doggedly, the bass note, and all kinds of stuff goes on above it. Well, when that happens, it's called a pedal point. It's like you stomp on the pedal on an organ and just keep your foot there in spite of what everything's doing. Well, there's a slight pedal point in this, really. All of that, on the piano I'll do it in thirds and it'll sound better in the right hand, but it's all over a G chord. You could harmonize each beat differently if you chose to, but I think it works better not to. On a guitar, not so good. And a diminished seventh, I'm not even going to try to show you. I guess if I tried hard enough I could show you on a guitar what a diminished seventh does. But just for there's none in this harmonization of All Through the Night. There's no diminished seventh. There could be, I guess, sure. But I think while I'm on the piano, I don't want to miss the chance to show you about a diminished seventh. So I'm going to go upstairs next and show you the best I can, probably in the key of C, and because it's easier to see, and then maybe I'll show you in the key of G or something, just so you see that the harmony is not bound by what key it's in. Alright, you might or might not have understood this, but we're going upstairs now.